It's going to be off. Chair taken away.
Hey guys, I'm Sean.
And I'm Junior.
With Custom Offsets.
This is 5 wheels in 5 minutes.
We're gonna bring you some of the hottest new wheels.
And some of our favorites.
Let's go. So for the first wheel, I chose the AX2.1. What I absolutely love, this was one of the first wheels I saw where they did this. They have machined a brush look into the wheel and then also into the face, and then they came through and clear coated it.
I was just gonna say it's clear coated too, right? Which
makes you can run it year round.
Yeah.
You don't have to polish it. You don't have to do anything.
This seems to be something that a lot of companies are going after. Is
Yeah,
kind
the
of
old
directional split.
Yeah,
exactly.
the kick out. Yeah, but this one is the rotary forge.
Yep.
So this is basically a cast wheel that then has the strengthened barrel through the rotary forge or flow form process. To me, they created what a very forged look.
Yep.
But you're getting them for a little bit cheaper than the forged price. So this is a dual drilled but exposed. So this will fit on a Chevy or a Ford F-150, and then you can just spin the cap based on which set of the 6 lug that you're using. So I'm predicting this one's gonna be super hot for the rest of the summer, going into the fall. I'm also predicting you're gonna see more companies jumping into the rotary flow foam,
that middle
forged
ground
world of that medium price with that very flat forged look for the design.
Okay, so number 2 that we got is the Fuel Hostage. Basically like 3 or 4 years ago, the first time I ever walked into the shop, this wheel was sitting there and it was like my dream wheel. When I was in high school, everybody, like, this was the wheel that everyone wanted to have. And if you had them, you were like the cool kid of the school.
It's definitely super popular. It's been one of the hottest wheels ever made. The thing that always surprised me is that they put these plastic chrome nuts on here. But what I do like is it's got real rivets. Yeah. So these are actual bolts. Covered cap, humongous cap.
It like almost screams like truck guy. There's so much like happening with it that's like very characteristic of like you said, beefy.
The cap is designed into the wheel. And I think that was one of the things is that the cap flows. So even though it's covered, this looks like it's part of the wheel. And I think that's what people liked about it. The cap does not match the finish on the wheel. And that was always a thing with the Fuel satin versus matte. The cap is a true matte, and then the wheel is a satin.
Yep.
For wheel number 3, I chose a WTF situation. What the f happened with the RDR RD01? So this wheel came out, and it was all about the lip game. This one comes out, it's a 22 by 14, and it's got like a 9-inch lip on it, which had never been done before. You never saw it. You go to the price point, it's the cheapest 22 by 14 in the entire store. It's like $1,200 for a set of 4. I go, OMG, we're gonna sell so many of these that I'm gonna buy a set for in the showroom, because then people just keep buying it and I'll just keep ordering it. It is 2018 now, and here's that set of wheels that I bought. I don't understand what went wrong. So my question to you is, why didn't this work? The wheel's got the rivets, which every wheel in 2015 had. It's got the covered cap, so it's got the dual drill.
I think it's the name, honestly. There wasn't enough history.
They don't know who they are.
Exactly, they don't know who they were. But I mean, it's a super sexy wheel. I love it. I mean, super clean. It's everything you want from a wheel.
It's not a Fuel or a Hostel or a Moto Metal or just one of those top dog names. Number 3 is gonna remain a mystery. You guys tell us what you think.
Okay, so wheel number 4 that I'm bringing is the American Truxx Vortex. This thing's sexy. I love it.
I did not expect you to say that.
Really?
Yeah, I thought we were here to make fun.
No, I like this one a lot. It's such a clean, simple design. It's exposed lug. It's huge. It's got a huge lip.
I would have to say it's probably one of their hottest wheels. I love their logo. I think they absolutely crushed the logo. I've noticed that they have spent the time on the caps and exposed lug nuts. I like a simpler, cleaner design.
Sure.
And it's funny that you said this was, because I don't see it that way, mainly because I think it's swooping. And that just, to me, is a little much. And I like that these guys are going out and designing new designs. They're not just creating what everybody else has created, so I do love that about them. For the 5th wheel, I don't want to so much talk about this wheel, I want to talk about this concept. So this is the Scorpion SC19. This is actually a red clear coat on the entire wheel. So what you're seeing is the machining gives it that red pop, and then when the sun's out, you get like a black cherry look to the wheel. When I saw this at SEMA, I was just determined this was gonna be one of the hottest things. But it never went past that. If you look at the car world, like there's so much color in the wheels. I'm just a little surprised, and I think part of it might be they're ahead of their time. And I don't know if truck guys are quite ready for color.
They're getting there. Like it's slowly starting to become more and more of a thing.
You see them at SEMA. There's not a SEMA truck there that's got just black and milled or just chrome wheels.
Right. Most of the truck world, though, like it started out as chrome. It was all the bullet holes and everything like that, like way back when, like your day. And then it
was your day?
25.
45. Then it slowly transitioned into black wheels, I feel like.
Yeah.
And then polish just recently started coming back within the last like 5 years.
So they're a decade behind the car wheel world.
Right.
And
like,
not ready.
It's just
Yeah.
like not physically, but like it's actually just behind.
I hope that we're not dead by the time these are cool.
Damn.
That's wheel number 5. So that will wrap up 5 wheels.
In 5 minutes.
And you guys let us know what you think about what we just covered.
And what you want to see next.
Yeah.